Kosovo Albanian leaders will immediately start talks with their Western bakers on steps leading to a declaration of independence and subsequent international recognition, a senior official said on Monday. The statement comes as Russia warned the West on Monday that recognizing a unilateral declaration of independence by Kosovo could set off a chain reaction of problems in the Balkans and beyond. Our correspondent Ogrodnev joins us live now from the Serbian capital, Belgrade. Hello there, Igor. What is the actual significance of today's date and what's likely to happen?
Well, people have been waiting for this day for several months, but for different reasons. Initially, this was supposed to be the day when the Troika, the EU, Russia and the US were supposed to be handing in their report, which was supposed to resolve the Kosovo situation. Now, over the past few months, it's become increasingly obvious that this report would not be successful, and then this day acquired a different significance. For the Albanian leaders, particularly for Thaci, who's going to be the new prime minister there most probably, this has become a day on which the aspirations for Albanian Kosovo to have independence have been focused. There have been threats before that this would be the day when Kosovo would declare its independence if the report was not successful. Now, in recent days, people have backed away from this. They don't want to provoke any kind of serious situation, but at the same time, there have been celebrations in Kosovo over the weekend, and there are expectations that now a declaration of independence, at least if not independence itself, is inevitable. Now, in the Serb enclaves which exist in Kosovo, there's a different mood. I've been there over the weekend and people are worried, and some of the Serbs are saying that they're even going to leave if this independence is declared. Here in Belgrade, you can't see very much at the moment, but I suppose there are going to be reactions to whatever the Albanian side decides to do.
Now, looking beyond today, does failure to come to an agreement mean a complete standstill, or what is the next step?
Well, the first step is going to be on the 19th of December, is going to be the discussion of the Troika report. What Russia is most likely to do is to ask for further negotiations. This request will probably be refused by the Western nations, which feel that the negotiations have come to no kind of result whatsoever and that Serbia and Russia are just trying to buy time. Now, what's going to happen next is probably not a unilateral declaration of independence, but a coordinated, so with the involvement of EU countries. Initially, it was suspected that some EU countries supported Kosovo independence, some didn't, but we've been hearing today from the Swedish Foreign Minister that 26 out of the 27 EU countries support independence and only Cyprus does not. So the EU is going to take a leading role in whatever happens next. And this is what the EU Foreign Minister Javier Solana had to say about the Kosovo situation.
I think that we will be able to get a position in which the members of the European Union will be together and taking the responsibility they have to take. We have a mission for an international representation in Kosovo, and we have the commitment also to deploy to help the police and judiciary, and of course the economic elements, economic questions.
Now, this whole situation seems surprisingly orderly for those who are expecting violence and instability. But this impression may be deceptive. Just because we have a very timely timetable and we have an idea that all these countries are going to be cooperating, that doesn't mean that the prospect of violence and the prospect of instability, that doesn't mean that it's gone away. So we still have to watch for the next few months what will actually happen in Kosovo.
Thanks for that update, our correspondent Igor Ogrodnev from Belgrade.